What's up, everybody? This is Corey again, doing another video. We over here about to knock out these puppies' 6-week shots. With their first set of shots. Stay tuned. Watch it. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. Okay, we're gonna start off with our first shot right here. 5 and 1. What you want to do at 8 weeks, not 8 weeks, I'm bugging, 6 weeks and 8 weeks, and then 4 weeks again after that is what you want to update on their shots. Their first 2 sets of shots should be 5 and 1s though, just to be safe on the safer side. Then on the final shot, which I did on a little bow already, 9 and 1. Let's get started. First thing first, you want to pull out your syringe, get everything set up properly. Take the needle out the little cover, boom. Screw that in. Screw it and make sure it's nice and tight now. You want to try to keep everything as air-free as possible to prevent any bubbles from getting in there. You take the first, you take the sterile diluent right here, which will be the liquid part first. Comes 2 parts, 1 part liquid, 1 part powder. You take the liquid and just like this right here, you take the liquid and you take all of it out of the container, just like this. Try to avoid getting any bubbles because it'll make the next part a lot easier, but if you do get bubbles, oh well. This part really is basically, this part is just prep work right now. Because basically you want to get as much of this fluid, really all the fluid in there, just like that, you see what I'm saying? And then you want to take the powder form and you want to add the liquid to it, just like this. Boom. Let it mix in there good. Now one trick I do when I get to this part right here, after you mix it, this is the final solution that you got to use to get the puppy. So while you're doing this, you want to just basically make sure there's no air bubbles in it. I basically treat it like I'm bleeding brakes on a car. If you ever bled brakes before, you know to get them air bubbles out of there, you got to bleed the system. Ah, it's okay. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. They got a bunch of puppies on the table waiting to get shot up. They're gonna make some noise, especially when they can't move the way they feel like they want to. Okay. Now again, do this carefully, making sure there's no air bubbles in there. If you could, every so often, try to keep a little bit of fluid inside of this right here, inside of the needle, and just push up like this, and you'll generally just push the bubbles away out of there. And you'll see them disappear in the container because right here at the base of it, you'll see there's a couple bubbles. So what I'm doing is I'm basically treating, like I said, like the brakes. Just constantly keeping fluid in there, but always pushing the air out until there's no more air bubbles left in there to get in the way. You don't want to shoot air bubbles into your puppies. Let's see. Hush. And now that I got it, boom. And there we go. No air bubbles in it. Everything is good. It's time to move on to the next part. Okay, moving on now. I got my girl M-Box here, which is my keeper female off the litter. Pretty confident in her. I don't like jumping the gun, but there wasn't that many females to really choose from, and she's looking bigger than some of the males out of this litter, so I'm really impressed with her. My favorite girl right here. Look at M-Box. Hello, M-Box. I'm gonna go ahead and box his mom. She just being nothing extra. Actually, I think she's going back in the heat. Not sure if I'm gonna breed her again right away or wait. Because it's only been 6 weeks. But basically, you take your solution right here that you mix for the 5 and 1. Get from over there now, bad dog. What you want to do is you want to pull right here. You want to get right here and pull up a little bit right here. This is where the most fat is, right here around the neck. right? Ooh, I need somebody to kind of help me out here when I'm doing this, but hold this part up right here and basically insert the needle into the fat. I'm gonna have to just move away for a second. You guys got to take my word for a second. But yeah, basically insert it in there, just like that. And then, boom, voila, done already. In there, see? And then you just rub it in gently. Be mindful as you're doing these shots because just for time restraints, I'm not sure how long it may take you to get it done and how long it took you to get it to the house. You want to kind of keep them refrigerated in between doing the shots just to keep them the shelf life on them well and alive. Basically you could actually waste the whole vaccine and it'll serve no purpose even doing it if you let it get too warm after 30 minutes to an hour. But that's just a simple presentation of how you could do your shots and just me doing my first set of shots on these group of puppies. I've actually done a lot of shots in my lifetime, so it's nothing really that I'm not used to. But again, make sure you rub this in when you're done, just to sit there and kind of get the medicine moving around in it. We just did the worms on them too. So I mean, if you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments. I'll show you how I deworm my puppies as well. But thank you for watching. This is Corey from Brick's House. Again, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tap in. Brick House out. 1.